Greetings everybody, welcome back. Here we are once again, ready to mosey our way through the Cataclysm on this fine and very warm Monday afternoon. For me at least. We'll leave up Bob Second's character sheet here. Alright, notifications out. We are streaming live, and everything else looks fine. So, howdy. Still very obese, man. I know I've been pounding down the calories. When's that going to flip back over again? Got to get that morbid back. So what are we doing? We're going to be driving. I remember when we left off on Friday. We are, in this rare Humvee. We're going to choose it as our vehicle. This one time only. And we're going to do a little bit more driving around. We're going to try to hit these last few endpoints on this end of the map. If I can get over here, we'll try to get over here, but I might not be able to. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be our last section. I think that we're gonna put a lot of effort into exploring. Then the plan is to likely head back towards where we started. I'm trying to time our arrival in our home position where the lab is with the full moon bonus, which is like day 73, 74, I think is the full moon for the maximum bonus. So anywhere from like day 70 to day 80 is going to be pretty good light bonus for us. Really help out given our perception. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to time it for that. But it kind of depends on what we find. We'll see if we find some fun or interesting things up here. It also occurred to me that we do have a little better capability to hit some of the these things. Hit some of the military outposts. We've seen like 4 of them. I've lost track. But we've seen quite a few military outposts. I know a couple of them I think were buried in these forests. They're tough. But one of them was somewhat out in the open when we lured some zombies over to it from a city. But, yeah, so, let's see, where the heck is there's my starting position. So we're trying to get back to this spot right here. That's where our laboratory exit is. It's got some challenges if you didn't see the early episodes of this particular run. We don't have stairs that we can access to get out of here, and, double zombies, double evolution, lots of evolved hyper zombies. And to add insult to injury, we found out much later, we have a Triffid Grove right nearby, and the Triffids are spread all the way out over here. So, it's going to be exciting. Very high chance of death. Very high chance of death when I try to get back to this lab. So, it's too much stuff there. We need to go there, so we're going to do it. So we're forced to, basically, because all of our mutation tools and a lot of the books and materials and everything we pulled out of the lab up until the point we escaped are just sitting there ready for us to go grab. Tailoring basement with some welding rods and a rail gun nearby. We'll see what we can do, but we got some plans. So that's the plan. That's my intent. And we have a dairy farm we can turn into a home once again. We found one of the enclosed, fenced dairy farms, and there's lots of cows. So we can make that our home. Let's see. Yeah. Hordes on? I think I turned Hordes on. Usually I do when I do these harder mode runs. I flip Hordes on. Options. Current world. Wandering Hordes true. And look, meta progression is true. Meta progression is true. Yeah, we got Hordes on. Apparently I forgot to set that or note that in the settings option. I really don't, honestly, Hordes don't affect me all that much anymore. It's hard for me to even tell sometimes nowadays when it's on or when it's not on. Partly because it's all a blur. I've just got so many hours played. But, yeah, I don't really care if it's on or not on anymore. Okay, so current status, here we are in our beloved Humvee, mostly tricked out. We got our kitchen unit, we got our welding rig, we got our workbench, we got our cargo spaces, and that's pretty much it. And we have a standard windshield, because we don't have the skill to put in a reinforced windshield. But we got it loaded up with our gear, and we're basically ready to take off. We're only sitting on 34 liters of fuel. I believe we got 15 in a tank. So we're going to need to find some more fuel. We did actually find some... where was that fuel? Oh, crap. Now I can't remember where the fuel was. We got the fuel out of the mine. There was another fuel source. Alright, somebody's going to have to remind me. I know I had another fuel source I was going to go back and use eventually, and now I'm trying to remember where it was. Heavy-duty cargo truck, my cows. Not the irradiation plant, that was the food truck. Yeah, somewhere. I don't remember where now. I was going to go back and get some more fuel. I didn't need it at the time that I found it. Other Humvee, it didn't have much. It wasn't that. There was the thing under the city name, yeah. It wasn't South Bristol. Let's turn off the city labels real quick. It had to have been a smaller town for me to get close to it. The heck was it? Wasn't the starting town. Wasn't way down south. Ah, that's that one right there. There we go. 90 liters of JP8 in the military cargo truck. Yeah, that one. So we'll make that a destination once we get done with our trip up north. List of notes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never actually used that one. I don't usually have this many notes on the board at once. 90 liters of JP8. Take me there. Cool. Alright, enough zooming fun. But yeah, so we got stuff. We're still missing a few things that we're going to be on the lookout for. I need to spend some time getting my mechanic skill up. There's just no way around that. I still do need to get that done so we can get a few more things accomplished. I never did sort out whether I'm going to go Healy or rollerblade. We got to get some refitting done. We got a lot of stuff. Most of it's going to be me just sitting around doing some skill ups, reading books and skill ups and such. Is that rusted back from 4 or did I never make it to 4? I don't remember. So, yeah, we'll get some stuff done. I'm going to do some driving first, though. I don't want to start off with me sitting in the Humvee for an extended period of time. This is a nice spot, though, just because it's no zombies nearby, and we got plenty of raw materials between the two buildings, both metal and wood, and enough cloth to get by with. So, all the basic raw materials are here as expected, which is great.
Bring us good content.
Hit him, Durian. Welcome back. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get this party started. What time is it? And what's my other statusi? 12:30, mid-afternoon. Stats are good. Health is good. No negatives except for a tiny amount of radiation. That'll bleed off on its own. I'm not worried about that. We're at the half moon stage on day 68, so we are coming up. I only have a few days before I need to make that run in. So I gotta time this. I gotta figure out... I can wait to do most of the general skill ups until after we see if we make the raid into the lab successfully. Part of it comes down to how much time I want to spend in the lab. Am I just going there to haul out the stuff I've already accumulated, or am I gonna go back in and try to finish stuff, meaning I'm gonna take stuff back down in with me? Because I'll need to take, like, torches, a acetylene torch or the jackhammer to get into the bunkers and barracks. Things like that. And we haven't finished exploring the place, so it's still kind of dangerous. Even with our upgrade in some gear, it's still a pretty dangerous place. So we'll see if we get into it first. I'm not going to sweat that yet. The goal is to get the Humvee right up into the town, right next to the house. I've already decided that's what I'm going to try to do. Originally, before I knew about the Triffids, I was thinking of leaving the Humvee out here, hoofing it in, and then just lugging some stuff out somehow to the vehicle. Setting fire to a few local buildings to try to clear out a fair amount of the local zombie population. I don't know if that'll work. One idea I have is to try to get enough mechanic skill that I can get an electric engine put on the Humvee that I can use to make the in-city approach. That way the Humvee would make no noise instead of its 15 noise, which would be helpful. But 15's not too bad. I mean, that's the width of the street, basically. So as long as the street is clear and the yards are clear, I wouldn't be getting too much attention. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. If I can get an electric engine, I might take a look at it. I didn't grab one, did I? I have an electric lantern and I have electric circuit theory, but I don't have an electric engine, so... All right. Hey there's Zealosaur. Thanks much for the oh, wait. Nope, that's not a resub. That's a sub at 6 months in advance. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm glad you have faith in my cataclysming ability that I'll still be cataclysming in 6 months. Or whatever you're watching of mine. Been watching the YouTube series for a while now. Yeah, they've been up there for a while now. We're starting to no longer be a new channel. It's been around for a while. All right. Yeah, let's get driving. Let's start out with some driving and some exploring. Start the vehicle. And let's just get out of here. Yep. All right, what did I leave? Uh-oh. Yep, that's not supposed to be there. Love it when I have stuff fall through or I moved it. I had it set on the ground storage instead of the vehicle storage, apparently. Like this, I had it set to 4 instead of the V key for the vehicle storage. Not a good sign. Oh yeah, I have a large storage battery with almost no power in it. Do I want to keep it that way, or just ditch it for a better one? I think I tried... Didn't I try to install this? I guess I didn't try to install it, because I have the ability to install it. We have nothing but the car battery so far. We absolutely need a storage battery. Usually, I try to hold off and wait for a full storage battery I yoink out of an electric vehicle. I'm not planning on doing any heavy energy requirement repairs or anything for a bit, so I think I'll hold off installing this. We'll wait to see if we get a better option. Well, we don't even have this battery fully charged up yet, so it's not like we're going to be losing any electrical potential until this hits 100%, which might take a while with a rough alternator and a rough car battery. So, yeah, we'll see. There seems to be less vehicles just on the road nowadays. I don't know if that was a specific change or if it just feels that way, but I don't feel like I'm encountering nearly as many vehicles on the road as I remember. Could be just that, you know, random be random. Oh, you subbed for 6 months for the 15% off? Smart move. Hey, everybody. You need to all sub for 6 months to get that 15% off. See? Dallasor knows what's going on. Let's see some more of that. Did that say strength 7 to install a large storage battery, or is it 7? I think it's, was it 7? Yeah, 7 does seem weird for a large storage battery. Let's go look at that again. That is kind of odd. Install. Yep, that sure does say strength 7. Huh. I think the strength requirement is just based on the weight of the item, so I think that's how they figure that. That storage battery. Cancel all storage battery. It's only 165 pounds. That's actually not nearly as bad as the engine or other storage batteries. The batteries went through a revamp not too long ago, where we now have like very large storage batteries and or large storage batteries and so on. They got redesigned basically. But I think in that redesign, the weights got changed, so it's now much easier to put in this 50,000 capacity storage battery, since it's only 165 weight. I think it was a lot heavier previously. But yeah, those strength requirements are just based on the weight. Okie dokie. Then there's Murder chiming in with a resub. Yeah, so if you're wondering why you haven't been able to put it in with 8888 characters, that's why. It's a relatively recent change. I don't remember exactly when that change occurred, but sometime in the last few months. All right, let's get moving finally. Now another 10 minutes has gone by. On the road again. All right, time for some more Humvee travel. Hotel. I do need a map, actually. We're out of mapped area. Let's go see what kind of hotel and if it has any solar vehicles. Well, it does, sort of. In that 10-car pileup. It's not the normal one. We got a Hulk. Oh, we do have a Hulk. In the immortal words of Loki, we have a Hulk. So, I don't want to tangle with a Hulk, that's for sure. The map, if there is one, is going to be in this little office here. Not super hard to get to if I just have that to deal with, but I got to get the Hulk out of here. I'm not sure he's even focused on me. Nope, now he is. I don't know where the dog's going. Hulk's got... Oh, he's pushing the vehicle. Hulk's got really long vision range. Really long sight range. I need both of these things to get out of here. Yeah, both of you guys chase me. Come get some. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not enough pickup. Not enough off-road. Forgot when I brought it... I shouldn't have brought it to a complete halt. I should have just gone to speed 4 and then sped up. Getting that momentum going again is rough. Hopefully they stay to the south just long enough for me to go in and check for a map. I think I'll... Oh, of course there's a pupating. Of course there's a pupating. Is it the explode into flyers kind? It is not. Alright. That's fine. We can use that. Yeah, he'll be slow enough. I'll be able to just run around him. What I worry about is the Hulk coming back while I've got my vehicle parked a little further away than I would like. Now I don't want them to be on the other side of it. This is getting messy. It's getting messier than I intended. What the hell was that? Did I hit that vehicle? No, I sure didn't, but the zombie did kind of this weird little stutter dance right around my vehicle. All in the time of one move. Alright. Whoops. We'll give him just a little bit of lead time, then I'll flip it around and we'll race back to the building. See how many more things I can smash into between here and there. Alright, now I think we should be okay. There's our map. Thank you very much, map. Tourist guide. We are out of here. Beep beep. Okay. Oh man. Well, that's a waste. Let's I'm hoping I have a connection here or an open field, but I suspect it's going to be all forest blocking me to get this connection. Might have a go ways. Yeah, let's go double check this first. We'll go see if that's a viable path. Then we'll come back this way. Actually, I should read my map first. Boink. Activate. That's right, I'm next to a bunch of items now. This menu gets a little rougher. Activate tourist guide. Alright, so what have we learned? Well, we got the road connecting up to that area, up to Maidstone and further. Most of the connections, a good number of the connections look like farms. More endpoints. Alright. I don't plan on going too much further than where we're at, to the north that is, so let's continue exploring. We almost had some emergent gameplay? Nah, well, maybe. If he had broken the back door and gotten in the vehicle, that would have been emergent gameplay, because there was a Hulk following him up. that would have been some emergent gameplay for sure. That's one of the reasons, crap, another portal site. That's one of the reasons you love the Humvee. It's got that, I saw an unseen horror or something. I saw an unseen. Was I adjacent to it? Is that why I saw it? I can't be adjacent to it with the new rules. Oh, another military helipad. Surrounded by forest. Well, there's some more gas. So, I mean, the gasoline is in the back where all the zombies are. I can't drive around the outer edges. We got a nice tow truck out front, do we? Nice tow truck with some wing mirrors and some tow cables. A lot of military zombies that would love to eat me up. Probably at least a few of the acid. Possibly Kevlar, Hulk, gill jugs, that kind of stuff. Look at that. We almost have a route around. Well, assuming this goes anywhere. Go ahead and sneak up a little further. Possible I can go through that gap. We've got 2 trees I'd have to slide between. I'm not sure I could make this gap right here. Could set fire and back off. That would let me into that little field area. I want to get a look around the other side of the building. Yeah, I could path up there. But it goes nowhere, looks like. Unless they're teasing me with an opening right here. Yeah, all I gotta do is run a jerry can up to like right here and, you know, hook me up with some diesel. If these trees weren't here, I would bring the vehicle up and get a peek in the back area where all the zombies are, but it's probably not wise to mess with them. One good thing, though, is I've got the mil-spec searchlights that'll act as attractors for the enemy. Once I'm past the searchlights, they'll focus on the searchlights until they blow them up. What do you think? Do we try to poke our nose into that warehouse door real quick? We're gonna do it. Let's be smart about it. Let's pivot so I can run along directly into the driver's side door. Not have to go through the vehicle or around the vehicle. Tell me you have gas. JP8 1329, JP8 7286. Gasoline empty. JP8 25, 16, and 10,000. Copper and scrap metal. I don't remember getting much of use out of any of these crates. Lump of mild steel. Narrow spectrum antibiotics. We'll take a couple of MREs. $45,000 gasoline. 38,000 GP8 or JP8. All right, let's drag that. I wasn't expecting just to be able. Ignore. Wasn't expecting to be able to just, you know, abscond with a massive pile of. Let's see. Examine vehicle. Can I fill it from that tank? Refill you. I have to. I'm trying to remember with these things. How do I get the fuel out of there? I think I remember I had to. 2,700 moves. Let's not wield that. Did it unload? There it is. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. I was going through in my head, trying to examine to get the menu, trying to fill directly into the vehicle to get the menu. I didn't want to wield the thing. So fill. Whoops. I think I got the wrong tank. I did. Oh, that's right. It's JP8 instead of diesel. Which is fine. So that drum is empty, but I want siphon from there to there. Well, that was the other big one. 72. I think there was, what, a 10,000? Okay, it gives us 90 or so. Nope. It for the big tanks, right? 13, 25, 16. All right, we'll grab these last couple. Cool. I think I'll be happy with that. My long-range driving needs are mostly over, and that'll take us quite a long ways, and we'll be able to get more elsewhere without too much difficulty. So now I just have to decide, do I want to see what's around that back area? I haven't heard any noise so far. We got a Kevlar zombie. I also haven't seen if there's a helicopter on the pad. It doesn't look like there's a heliocopter. Really, after I've gotten that, there's not much else that I'm looking for other than just random loot from the zombies. There. Can't get... Oh, I thought that one... Is it this one that's locked? It's this one that's locked. Yeah, that one and that one you have to get through. Time to leave. So much for not having any damage. Yeah. Yeah. Put a bandage on. Okay, that was what, 3 hits? I'm not sure how many hits we took. We took 3. 3 corrosive darts into the chest. Just for opening a door. Okie doke. So yeah, it'd be an opportunity to kill those zombies, but with the number of brutes, possible hulks, acid, flamethrower, and so on, the danger level is just too high to risk, especially without maneuvering. If I could maneuver, it'd be a different story, But even with the M4 and a decent amount of ammo, it would take me forever to chunk down some of these enemies. To hope to get... At this point, really, all I'm looking for is the goggles. Either light amp goggles, low light goggles, or the infrared goggles. That's pretty much it. And they're rare drops off of the soldier types. So, probably not worth it. Grenades would be nice, but I got 5 of those, which is enough for my current needs. Okay, so let's get moving. Fun find, at least we got our fuel taken care of. Now, we don't have access to these over here. We got 1, 2, 3 endpoints, but I had an ugly little situation here in trying to get through this gap. So, I think we will turn our attention to finishing our trip out this way and possibly up here. I'm not going above Mount Tabor, and I'm not going west of this road. So, I just want to check these last few sites. And then when we finish that, we'll come back and we'll decide if we want to try to run this gap or not. You're being laser targeted. I have fond memories of being laser targeted. Shortest game I ever had. Started in the evac shelter, took a step, saw the message, you're being laser targeted, took another step. I don't remember. Oh, there's the unseen horror. So it is not directly adjacent, but super close. But yeah, I took like 2 steps and I was dead. Got killed by a chicken walker, laser targeting me with its high-end, high-velocity gun from outside the evac shelter. Good times, good times. I miss those days. Alright, we're just going to keep going. We don't need to mess with an unseen hunter. No reward for that. Alright, let's dip back down to the south. I'm not sure why I didn't... How did I come up? I must have come up... Oh yeah, I came up this way and then along the forest. We never did see what this was. Yeah, let's go down that way. A lot of cats all of a sudden. Hulking Horror back. Hey, Hulking Horror. Another apple orchard. Can't badmouth the apple orchards anymore, because isn't that where I got my Humvee? Alright, not a site I need or care about right now, though. Yeah, let's just swing back up north. Course. Oh, this is the big one again. Cool. This will give us a good view around with the 5-level tall silo. Wonder if this one's going to have zombies, or did they just remove zombies from this map? Me go where? Alright, that's far enough. I think he won't see me by the time I get up there. Old stem kit. Still good. It is a drug site. Not much can appear at a drug site that I care about anymore. Hard arm guards. I believe I have the ability to repair my current hard arm guards, so we don't need that. Still nothing in the barn, it sounds like. Alright, let's see if the silo solved my problem. It did not. I still can't quite see over there. That's fine. So, FEMA camp to the north. Cemetery, don't care. Shooting range, don't care. Rural house, don't care. Lookout tower buried in the forest. Don't care. Another evac shelter. Uh-oh. We have a library in Jackman. We might have a target for an opportunity raid. I wish it was a little further on the outskirts and not right on the intersection of Main Street here. Yeah, that we might have to investigate. That's all I see to the west here that I care about. Not going north of Mount Tabor, so I don't care. Don't need the FEMA. Don't care about the campground. Don't care about the LMOEs. So, yeah. Guess we will come over and south. That we know what it is and don't care. I got that endpoint there. I don't think. And it brings us around to the far side of this place, which gets me nothing. Oh, recycling center. I mean, a lot of really good stuff in a recycling center. If you've never been, make sure you check out recycling centers. Of particular note is the high chance to get a Zui Quan martial arts manual. But beyond that, a lot of really good stuff in a recycling center. Especially early game if you get access to one. The stage I'm at, I mean, there is stuff in there I could probably use, but it's mostly just raw material stuff. Or repairs and the like. So, I'm probably not going to go down there and take a look at that. I don't want another martial art or crane or die. Don't need access to the football stadium. No bookstores or libraries or any other businesses of note that I care about. Yeah, alright. We may jaunt down just to check these endpoints here, but I won't go any further than that. Oh, I should go into this house. No crackabooks! You are correct. There are no crackabooks. What do you got back here? Lumber? Bottle jig. Alright, do I already have the stem kit? I don't remember. This is the one that has the Stirling engine that needs, yeah, concentrated alcohol that I never seem to have. For mechanics training, but I think it's early mechanics training. We're already at 4. 4, right? 3. We're at mechanics 3. Yeah, and I think that's the one that goes from, like, I think takes you to 3. We'll grab it. I think I have one, but it's fine. What do we got? A baseball. Don't care. I got enough extension cords. I got enough candles. Get some cheese. Some duct tape. Have some sauerkraut and pickles. See, why couldn't it be the kids recipe or the kids science textbook? That's the one I really need. What could be in these sheds that I care about anymore? Welding and metallurgy? Well, that answers that question. A whole bunch of duct tape. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. That wasn't bad. That was worth the stop. Bondage masks, leather pants for parts, and don't care. Bubble wrap. Read. I worry about the Sterling kit instructions. Alright, it's a good stop. Nothing super exciting, doesn't always have to be. Whoops. Trying to avoid doing any damage to my Humvee. Still not to the point where I can just repair it whenever I want. What do you think? Should we stop in that LMOE? Out in the open? See if we can get shot. I'm thinking there's not too many things I care about in the LMOE anymore that are possible. Yep, never mind. Never mind. We're leaving. So am I wrong in my assumption that all the ones that have pits are occupied by hostile NPCs? I don't want to drive through the middle of town. No welcoming committee so far, though. How far can I go before I see somebody? A Batwing zombie? 2 Batwing zombies? And I can make my way right through. Whoops! Whoops! Thought I was in X mode to shift my view. I was not. Alright, we got 1 Batwing zombie chasing us. I was trying to say I can go through right through that gap to get to the other side where that road is. Or I mean where the opening is out here. Yeah, let's fight a Batwing zombie. What's the worst that could happen? I get shredded. We'll ditch our day pack. What's our dodge at? 10.1. Sounds good. Come get me, Batwing. Yeah. Brought me a cowboy hat. Alright, now we're getting a few others. We'll stay there. Ah, I backed up into the smoke. Love it when I do that. Alright, let's go take a look at a house. I'm real close to being done with just searching through random houses. Real close. I wonder what the calculation is for breaking the glass when you're trying to pry bar it. Does it use strength in the calculation? Because if so, I can understand why I keep breaking so much glass. Ammonia, bleach. I don't care. What do we got? A yogurt. A bunch of cranberry juice about to go bad. Barbecue sauce. Pickles. Nah. Oh, take all the maple syrup and all the condensed... Oh, did we just score the condensed milk marathon again? 6 condensed milk. The new superfood. 6. Oh, man. That is some good stuff. 6 of them. Let's take one more of those. And I don't care about all the rest of that stuff. And we'll take some salted fish and some toastums. Yeah, we got a huge score. on on calories right there. Huge. Okay. Oh, it's my favorite building in the world again. I never recognize them before I walk into one. Never. Ever. I always forget what I'm looking at. Stupid duplexes. Golf club. I don't know if I want to try to go to the other side. Peek. Somebody in sight? Oh, now a brute. Alright, I don't want to deal with a brute. He's a little too much fun. Make sure we get to him before the brute gets here. Get to the vehicle, that is. What are we looking at down there? Nothing too special. Zombie hollows, a pack of runners. That's one of those big houses to the right side there. Almost wish I'd gone there first. Alright, let's not look a gift condensed milk package in the mouth here. Rename the Humvee the Shaggin' Wagon? Alright, we can do that. If this boat's a rockin', don't come knockin'. The Shaggin' Wagon. There you go. Thank you very much, Spitalier. Appreciate the gift subs. Hopefully they all went to worthy individuals. And yes, have some limited edition zombie dogs. And let's get our breath back. Alright. Work our way back down through here. Another body site with some Grakens. What kind? Pro fishing rod? No thanks. Grakens are here on a fishing expedition. Okay, I don't know if I want to get close to this place in the daylight hours. Jeez, they're all running north already. They haven't seen me, so they got something else that's pulling them to the north. So far, nothing too dangerous to deal with. This would be one I would like to do a night raid. Day 68. I don't know, at day 68 I don't think we have quite enough night vision for me to hazard it. So, I'm going to back off before I attract too much more out into this back area here. Or have the reality bubble let too much movement go on. Let's keep going south. I don't know what those guys are rolling north to go investigate. Do they still instant transmission rocks into your torso? They do. It's just the way the coding works. They pulled the when they gave them that ability, they pulled the code from Magicalism and how the Magicalism spell damage system works. And that always had the issue of always hitting your torso. I think they can hit other body parts now, actually, but the torso is the highest percentage chance, so you're still constantly getting bombarded in the torso. Not as bad as it was initially. They don't do nearly as much damage as they did when they were first introduced, but it's still pretty bad. It's still hella annoying. Especially when you're playing a low hit point character. It wouldn't take too many ferals tossing rocks at me in the first part of the game to kill me. Okay, let's follow the road down the rest of the way, at least as far as I plan to go. I want to check out these last couple of opportunities. Skeletal Zombie. Hey there, skeletal zombie. How you doing, buddy? Of course, it's going to be all farms. Uh-oh, is this the winery? It has 400... Yeah, it is. It has 400 zombies in it. Hey, 400 zombies! We got Hulks. Yeah, we got Hulks. We got headless horrors. We got gas zombies. We got all sorts of fun stuff in there. This is the one where we pull them out front, and then I run around back and I check the shed. I'm starting to run out of things that I think we could possibly get from the shed that I care about. No harm in doing it one more time, though. Everybody out! Unload the troops. Hey, where you guys going? Oh, there's a wasp. They're chasing the wasp up to the northeast. That's not good. Hey, we had a predator. Oh, we had multiple predators hiding in that crowd. It looks like that zombie is riding piggyback on that Hulk. He's got his little hands up on his shoulders holding on. Peekaboo. It looks exactly like he's piggybacking that Hulk. That's funny. Funny. Okay. Well, that wasp is not going to last long with that crowd. Yeah, flee this way, wasp. That is a good job. Drag them that direction. They're not paying attention to me. Meanwhile, I will roll back around this way. We'll make one more run in. Check the shed if I get an opportunity. Uh-oh. They didn't go nearly as far as I thought. Oh, hey, wasp. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not the direction I needed you to go, wasp. The exact perfect direction to screw me over. Now I got all these zombies from down here going to be rushing up to where I'm at right now. Okay, we're bailing out of there. That's going to get me killed. Now, the Hulk is still down there, but everybody else... How is the Hulk there when there's another wasp south of the Hulk? Almost dead. I wonder if he got super punched by the Hulk and that's his new position. Still think it's a no-go for me to try to approach that thing. Did the predator keep moving? Nope. I got no idea where the predator is from this side. Nah, screw it. Screw it. Whatever's in there is not worth it. It's too much danger in too many directions now. Eventually, you learn. You know, just die a couple dozen times in situations like that, and you learn. Follow Nancy Reagan's policy. Just say no. Yet another apple orchard. So many apple orchards. Alright, so that's the last of my endpoints, unfortunately. So we didn't find anything fun there. Alright, so I gotta make a decision now. I am still on the lookout for books. We found very few opportunities to get books from libraries. I'm critically short of an applied sciences book. The early one, Chemistry for Kids. Preferably. Yeah. We had this library. We had one other library somewhere up. I forget exactly where it was. There was a city where, a smaller town where we had a library. Yeah, that one there. Nope, not that one there. This one over here. That one there. That's about the only other library that was potentially looking like we might be able to sneak into it. Let's see. Day 68. I got a couple of days that I got time to pass before I want to dive bomb back to the lab. Where do I want to spend it? I think I might mosey back up to this evac shelter and just hang out here for a bit. Doing the evac shelter, this is the horse farm, right? Yeah, this is the horse farm. Or maybe we'll go hang out at the horse farm. That's got all the same raw materials, and there's no zombie population there. We'll hang out there, and we'll wait for nightfall. We'll check to see what our moonlight bonus is, assuming it's clear, and I'll evaluate whether I want to try to make a night run into that library. But we'll get some much-needed stuff done while we pass some time. Aren't books now just bad since they changed how the skill progression works? No. Not in the slightest. Really depends on what skill you're talking about, though. Some skills, like Fab, are super easy to level, regardless of books, because there's 4,000 recipes to choose from that are auto-learned, and you can just move from item to item to item to item, crafting practice items all the way up. Super easy. Many of the other skills, though, there's just no practical way to level them without books. You need the books to get you the theoretical knowledge. The theoretical skill level is what unlocks your access to the various things. Practical skill just controls your success rate. But if you want to be able to craft anything, period, to even get it to unlock as an option, you have to have your theoretical skill high enough. When it comes to things like working on vehicles, all you need is that theoretical level. That's it. Doesn't really matter what the practical level is. You don't really have fail rates most times. So, some skills you've got to have books for. Both from when your theoretical is higher than your practical, you get a huge boost to your XP gain when you actually do practice the item. Plus, they provide much needed recipes that help you bridge the gap as you're getting that practical XP, giving you options to craft. It's just wildly variable depending on which skills you're talking about. So if all you do is focus on tailoring and Fab, it's easy times. You don't really care. You don't need books all that much. But most of the other skills, you're going to need books. As the game develops and more and more and more skills and practice recipes and auto-learned recipes and so on are added to the game, it'll be less and less of an issue. But you really do still need books. They're just used in a slightly different way with different focus nowadays. And especially at the higher levels. The early levels aren't that much of a big deal when you have a few recipes you can choose from and they use common raw materials. Later things get more complicated. You need access to a medley of different recipes. God forbid where you find Hack Pro. Hack Pro's not hard to find. Pretty much the same places we used to find it. Any dump site. Almost guaranteed. Nah, I won't say guaranteed, but close to guaranteed. The regional dump. Just get in your vehicle and if you can, troll around the edges of the regional dump. I've found upwards of 4 on 1.0 drop rates in a single regional dump. They got pretty high frequency because of the sheer amount of stuff in the dump of certain categories. Trash cans, you can find them in trash cans and evac shelters. So, there's places. Yep, good old evac shelter basement, the trash can down there. It's kind of a meme, finding Hack Pro in the little trash can. They changed some of the layouts of the basements, so... But you can still find it there. Another place you can find it with a fair bit of regularity, at least the last time I looked, was police station evidence rooms. Well, hey there, big pile of zombies to the south. Predators, is that a body disposal site? Yep. Right next to the place I was about to try to use as a base. Within the reality bubble range. Well, that screws this plan. Alright, I guess we're going back to the evac shelter. That's fine. Oh, I need to get to a water source. Did we pass a water source? I never got my other tank filled with water. I needed another 60-liter tank, I think, as well. Stop for a second. Nope. Let's see. Would much rather find a big open source of water than just get the little puddles of water. Deranged Axeman, the Devon Rex cat. Okay.